Hey everyone, so I thought I'd do a foundation review for you today. So last month, I believe it was in February, no, it is February right now. It was in January, I posted a first impression of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation. And I had just barely gotten it and I did my very first impression on it, and I wanted to do like a full out review because I've been using this for like about a month. I kind of switch out between different foundations because I have a few, but I've been using this a ton and I think I can honestly give an amazing review about it just so you kind of know what it's like and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to give like a review for a first impression because sometimes you use something once and you like it, but then you use it a few more times and you're like, actually this isn't as great as I thought. And so I thought I would just do like a first impression, or sorry, a review from that first impression, just like a little bit more in depth because I've been using it for a while now. So this is what the packaging looks like. First of all, I love this packaging. I actually like it better than a pump, to be completely honest, because I just feel like with this packaging you can travel and it's not breakable. I mean, a nice fancy glass bottle with a pump is very beautiful, but it's just not as practical. You know, you can't travel with it and you have to be really careful, and I like to kind of store my foundations flat like this, and so this is just the perfect packaging. I love it. I like it so much more than like the glass bottles and stuff, and I like it better than pumps because you can just take as much as you want out of here. This is what the applicator looks like, and it's just super easy. So I love the packaging on this. I think that it's just great. Okay, I'm just gonna say I love this foundation. Absolutely love it. I've been using it for, like I said, about a month now, on and off, and it's just so good. It's what I have on my skin today. I just think it's such a beautiful foundation. You know, it blends so beautifully, and I got the color in 1.0. It's just perfect, and it just lasts a really long time, but it's not cakey and it's not thick. I love my MAC Pro Longwear foundation, and I can do a review on that and tell you different points about that too if you'd like. I like that one a lot because it stays on like all day. Like if I know I'm going to be needing to wear foundation like pretty much from early morning till late at night, that's the one I go for because it will stay on. But it's a little bit heavier and it's a little bit thicker, and it can tend to look a little bit cakey if you don't blend it out as sheer. This one doesn't look cakey at all. It's so good, and I really like it. I think I'm getting a visitor.
Monkey, I watch Monkey.
And she's in her undies.
I watch.
Say hi! And she has a messy face because we just had lunch. Say hi to the peoples. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
She wants to watch Curious George. She's like, I want to watch the monkey. Okay, say bye.
I want Monkey.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say love you.
I
Sorry about that. She was very excited. So I just love how this blends. You know, you put it on your fingers and you can just blend it and put it on. It's not thick. It's not cakey. It's like, it's not a super thin consistency like the Naked Skin foundation, which I absolutely love. But it's not like a super thick consistency like the Tarte Amazonian Clay. That one's pretty thick, or the Kat Von D is a little bit thicker. So it's just kind of like in between, but it's more like a moussey kind of thin consistency, if that makes sense. I really like it. I just kind of blend it between my fingers, rub it on my face, and rub it in pretty good, and then I get a brush and I, you know, go on with it. So there's different applications that I've tried with this foundation. I've tried it with the Sigma Angled Kabuki brush. I've tried it with the MAC, I think it's the 187, I can't read the numbers too well, but I think it's the 187. This is just the dual fiber brush. And I've tried it with the Beauty Blender, and mine's a little bit dirty, sorry. I feel like everyone always says that because they get dirty so easily. They're so dang good. My very favorite actually is the MAC stippling because, you know, stippling brushes kind of disperse the product a little bit more sheer. And for me, I don't need super full coverage. My skin isn't that bad. I don't like to cake on my foundation. I like sheer, you know? And that's why I didn't like the Tarte, I think, Amazonian Clay foundation, because it was too thick. And for my skin, I just don't need that much coverage. So, you know, this brush worked amazing. And this is the MAC one. Honestly, you can get the e.l.f. one, you can get the Sigma one. This one I actually don't love. I like the actual, like, you know, applying it with this brush, but the MAC one, it sheds like crazy, and I get black stuff all over my face, and I have to go in and like pick out these little dang black hairs because they shed all over the place. So I would just get a cheaper one than MAC. But I mean, any, you know, any, what is it called? Stipple brush would work great. So that's actually my favorite. And my second favorite is the Beauty Blender. I love that. I do like this, but I actually like using this one on foundations that are super runny, like the Naked Skin is super runny, you know, so I like using this more on like super runny foundations. If they have any consistency to them at all, then I like using these. So that is my favorite way to apply it. And if you watch my first impression video, which I will link down below, you can just kind of see like my first time putting it on and everything like that. My bathroom is kind of bad lighting, so I hope it looks okay. But I just think it's great. As far as wear time, it wears really nicely. Now, I haven't ever tested this like super early in the morning to super late at night, because if I have days like that, I always go with my MAC Pro Longwear because I know that one will stay. But I've tested this for like, you know, I've had it on for like 9-10 hours and it's been amazing. And it's just so nice because it doesn't get super oily. I wouldn't consider this like a super matte finish, but I wouldn't consider it a dewy finish by any means. It's kind of just more on the on the natural side. It's more of just like a natural finish. So I really like this. I always set it with powder. I have to set everything with powder because, you know, I have like normal to combo skin. Most of my skin is pretty normal, but my T-zone can get just a bit oily, and so I do have to set this with powder. But I really like it, and if you want an amazing foundation, I would check this out. This is probably my holy grail foundation now. Like, I honestly consider this my very favorite foundation so far. I just really love it, and it's just great. I bring it with me everywhere just because the tube is just perfect for traveling. I have a lot of other ones that are like in glass containers that I really like, but it's hard. Like the Naked Skin, I love that foundation. That's also one of my very favorites, but it's in a glass bottle and I'm like, oh, it's so awful for traveling. So this is just perfect. It is one of my holy grail foundations, probably my favorite so far. I just really love it. And again, this is what it looks like. It's just so pretty. And I got the shade in 1.0. They have a shade, I'm not the fairest shade, which I was like, whoa, that's crazy, because I'm usually like the fairest shade in everything because my skin's so light. And the shade below it, I think it was 0.5. That one was a little bit lighter than this, and it was a little bit more yellow toned. So if you have more yellow tones in your skin, or if you're a little bit more cool toned, then you'll probably love that one. I tend to lean a little bit more warm toned, and I tend to lean a little bit more pink. So I like the pinker tints in foundations, and this one was 1.0, and it was fair with a little bit of pink undertones. So this is the one I love, and I would consider getting it. I got mine from my Macy's, but you can also get them, I think that you can also get this from, I know for sure you can get it from Nordstrom. And like I said, I got mine from Macy's, so you can get it there if you have a Macy's that sells, you know, Estee Lauder. Let's see, Sephora. I don't think Sephora sells Estee Lauder, and I know Ulta doesn't. So you could probably just get it from like Nordstrom's or Macy's or something like that. But I would definitely check it out. Tell me what you think about it because I love it. It's a great foundation. It's really good. So anyway, I think oily skin can wear it, dry skin could wear it, because it's just kind of one of those foundations that doesn't dry your skin out, but it's not too dewy. It's just like right in between. So I think that this would be perfect for like everyone. So anyway, that's my review of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation. And I hope you guys liked it. Bye!